All right, you guys, today I am so excited to share this 100% spelt pound cake with you. It is dense, just like traditional pound cake should be. It's lightly sweetened, and it's perfect, especially when it's served just like this with whipped cream and fresh strawberries. So let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be a lot easier than what you think it's going to be. Mix together your dry ingredients. This is just your spelt flour, baking powder. I use a little bit of baking powder. I know traditional pound cake does not, but I think it gives what could otherwise be a little heavier whole grain flour a little bit of a lift. So mix that together with the salt, set it aside, and then we're going to take our softened butter, granulated sugar. We're going to mix these together for just a couple minutes until they're light and kind of fluffy. And once they're mixed together, we're going to add in our eggs. Pound cake has very few ingredients, and probably most of them you already have in your pantry and your fridge anyway. So add in your eggs, add in your vanilla. Once those are added, we're going to mix them in as well. Now I'm going to show this in real time because I want you to see exactly about how long it takes to mix in the eggs. You want to mix them in, but you don't want to over mix it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then next up, we're just going to add in our sour cream. I don't add in a lot, but I do feel like this adds moisture to a whole grain bake. I always use sour cream or yogurt or something like that. Once you add that in, again, at this point, you don't want to over mix it. So add it in just until it comes together. Then we're going to add in our dry ingredients that we already have on the side, all mixed together and ready to go. Now I should note also, and I wanted to show you how this mixes together too. I'm going to do this in real time so you know exactly how long it takes. One thing I want to note too is the oven is preheated. It's ready to go. My pan is already prepared. It's ready to go. I buttered it. I floured it. You can use parchment paper if you want, but I just use butter and flour this time. You want to have everything ready to go so that as soon as your batter is done, you can get it right into your hot oven. So here we are. This is my prepared pan. Now you're going to pour it in. This is a very stiff batter. You're going to notice that's exactly how it should be. That's exactly what you're looking for. Obviously, once it hits the oven, the butter starts to melt. It's going to, turn a little bit more liquid, I guess. So put it into your pan, spread it out just a little bit. You don't have to spend a lot of time on this because, of course, as it bakes, it's going to find its way into all the corners of the pan. And then once that's done, we're going to get it right into the oven. One tip that I have is you do not want to over bake this cake. I promise you that is one of the things that's going to ruin this and make it dry and crumbly. A trick that I have is that I actually underbake my cakes just a touch, especially when they're 100% whole grain flour. The reason for this is that you're still going to have a carryover baking that happens when you take that cake from the oven, which means that it's going to continue to bake even when it comes out because it still has that residual heat. So I pull it out when it's just a tiny bit underbaked. The result is the perfect pound cake. All right, you guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you try this, I would love to hear how it worked for you.